Grand Rising, everyone. Happy Divina Domusa 10/0035, July 31, 2025. I would like to read to you today the royal decree I have issued concerning the dissolution of the International Joint Commission, also known as IJC, and restoration of natural law stewardship of Earth's waters and boundaries. Issued today, Divina Domusa 10/0035, July 31, 2025. Before I read the royal decree, I would like first to give you a background as to what and high-level analysis as to what the Canada-United States International Joint Commission is all about. This is also known as the IJC, that's the International Joint Commission. Overview of the International Joint Commission, IJC. The International Joint Commission, IJC, is a binational body established by the Boundary Waters Treaty 1909 between the Dominion of Canada and the United States of America. Its stated purpose is to prevent and resolve disputes over the use and quality of boundary waters, including rivers, lakes, and watersheds that straddle the border. It has authority to 1. Approve projects affecting water levels and flows across the boundary. 2. Investigate and report on transboundary environmental concerns. 3. Monitor compliance with water quality and usage standards. The IJC has 6 commissioners, 3 from each country, and operates with a quasi-judicial mandate under Crown corporations and federal executive oversight in both countries. Royal high-level analysis under natural law. 1. Violation of sovereignty of free beings on the land. Under natural law, the waters, lands, and air are not commodities, nor jurisdictional zones to be managed by artificial treaties, corporations, or commissions. The IJC treats sacred living ecosystems as negotiable assets, divided by imaginary lines and claimed by colonial regimes that have no moral authority. The IJC, 1. Denies the inherent sovereignty of the people over their local and ancestral lands and waters. Treats living elements of nature as shared resources, rather than sacred living beings governed by spiritual, ecological, and cosmic order. Operates through false jurisdictions rooted in colonial maritime, admiralty legal frameworks. 2. Colonial legal fictions and the false border system. The IJC reinforces the illusion of borders, which are man-made constructs imposed through force and deception, not through mutual consent or natural law. Natural law recognizes no artificial political borders. The land, rivers, and skies are undivided by imaginary lines. The Canada-US border system was created through genocide, war, and corporate expansion, not by the will of the people or in harmony with creation. The IJC institutionalizes these false divisions under the guise of binational cooperation, strengthening colonial claims rather than healing them. 3. Obstructions of local stewardship and natural law governance. The IJC usurps the local authority of free sovereign beings by placing critical water decisions in the hands of unelected technocratics and foreign commissions. Local communities have no direct say in water levels, diversions, or contamination decisions. True guardianship under natural law must be exercised by local natural law stewards accountable to divine source and living ecosystems, not by bureaucrats reporting to the Crown or the President. 4. Facilitation of corporate exploitation and resource privatization. The IJC has historically allowed 1. Mega dam approvals, pollution permitting, water level manipulation that benefit corporate interests, for example, hydroelectric companies, agricultural business, shipping conglomerates, etc. This makes the IJC an enabler of parasitic extraction where sacred waters are commodified, diverted, and polluted in violation of universal natural law. Corporate actors gain profit and control, while the people and ecosystem suffer. Number 5, lack of moral and spiritual legitimacy. The IJC, like the Crown and federal governments it serves, or it served, past tense, operates or operated without 1. Divine sanction from source creator. 2. Consent of the governed under natural law. 3. Spiritual harmony with the earth's systems. It is a mechanism of external control used to impose foreign will, maintain false duality, and subvert the natural order. In conclusion, why it must be dismantled under natural law. Under the reign of Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana Didulo I, and in alignment with divine natural law, the International Joint Commission must be peacefully dissolved and all its functions and treaties declared null void, and without standing. Instead, the stewardship of water, land, and ecosystem shall return to 1. Local natural law councils, accountable to the people and planet. 2. Free sovereign beings acting in harmony with source. And 3. Community-based guardianships of Earth's sacred systems, not intergovernmental bureaucracies. The artificial borders upheld by the IJC shall be rendered non-existent, and the false duality between Canada and the United States erased in the living reality of one undivided Earth under natural law. In service of restoration and reclamation, this royal high-level analysis is hereby presented as part of the ongoing dissolution of all colonial, corporate, and unlawful structures on Earth, and the full restoration of humanity's sovereign birthright under divine natural law. Issued with royal authority by Her Royal Majesty Queen Romana, Didulo I, Living Crown, Custodian of Earth and Humanity, Queen and Commander-in-Chief of the Kingdom of Canada and the world under natural law. So this was my high-level analysis of the International Joint Commission formed in 1909 under the treaty. Here now